Saudi Arabia inks billions of dollars in MoUs with South Korea, and QatarEnergy and CPChem to launch an $8.5 billion U.S. plant. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. During the visit of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to South Korea, the kingdom has agreed to billions of dollars of investments in everything from green hydrogen to housing and transport with some of South Korea's biggest companies. 26 MoUs have been signed for cooperation on projects, including the kingdom's $500 billion NEOM project. The total value of the deals haven't been disclosed, but Korean media say they're worth at least $75 billion. One of these deals is that of Saudi Aramco's, as it plans to invest $7 billion to develop a petrochemical steam cracker through its S-Oil affiliate in South Korea. It's part of efforts to ramp up its liquids to chemicals capacity to 4 million barrels per day. The project, named Shaheen, will process byproducts from crude processing to produce ethylene and other basic chemicals. The company aims to more than double the chemical portion of its production to 25% by 2026. QatarEnergy and U.S.-based Chevron Phillips Chemical Company will establish an $8.5 billion integrated polymers facility in the Texas Gulf Coast area in the U.S. Golden Triangle Polymers plant will be the world's largest. Operations are projected to begin in 2026. QatarEnergy holds a 49% equity interest in the company, while CPChem holds the rest. The plant is expected to produce 25% lower greenhouse gas emissions than similar facilities in the U.S. and Europe. Mubadala's Masdar and its consortium partners have signed a framework agreement with Egyptian state-backed organizations to establish a 2-gigawatt green hydrogen project in the Suez Canal Economic Zone. The Masdar-led consortium includes Infinity Power Holding and Hassan Alam Utilities. Egypt's first green hydrogen molecule is set to be produced by 2026, placing Egypt as an export hub for the new technology. The first phase of the project will focus on establishing a green hydrogen manufacturing facility in the SC zone, scheduled to begin operations by 2026. Meanwhile, Mubadala Investment Company has taken a stake in Singapore-based Air Carbon Exchange. Air Carbon in February this year partnered with Abu Dhabi Global Market to establish the first regulated carbon trading exchange and clearinghouse in the capital. Mubadala's acquisition supports the ADGM's plan to allow companies to trade and finance carbon credits. Mubadala's stake in Air Carbon is reportedly at least 20%. Air Carbon has also reportedly started building a team in Abu Dhabi and has received regulatory approval from ADGM. An Israeli-linked product tanker has been hit by a projectile off the coast of Oman. The Pacific Zircon, carrying diesel, was hit by a projectile which may have been a drone roughly 150 miles from the Omani coast, according to Singapore-based Eastern Pacific Shipping, which owns the tanker. There are no reports of injuries or pollution, and all crew are safe and accounted for. There is some minor damage to the vessel's hull, but no spillage of cargo or water ingress. An investigation into the incident is underway. Elon Musk gave staff an ultimatum this morning: decide whether they want to be a part of the new hardcore Twitter by 5 p.m. today or be let go with 3-month severance pay. Musk's email went out this morning entitled "A Fork in the Road," asking those who wanted to stay to click on a link. Anyone who didn't by the deadline would be gone, according to copies of the email sent to Forbes by 2 sources familiar with the matter. Despite a barrage of warnings from America's biggest retailers about what they expect to be a soft holiday shopping season, U.S. consumers continue to spend. U.S. retail sales came in stronger than expected in October, rising a solid 1.3% as households increased purchases of a range of goods despite persistently high inflation. Analysts say this shows the ongoing resilience of the U.S. consumer as shoppers continue to absorb higher prices and continue spending on discretionary items. And a California-based lab-grown meat startup has taken approval from the U.S. Food Safety Agency. The FDA says it carefully evaluated Upside Foods' cultivated chicken and has no further questions at this time. It's the first company to receive a no questions letter from the FDA for cultivated meat, although it's not yet approved for sale. Several startups aim to produce so-called lab-grown meat, allowing humans to consume animal protein without harming the environment and without any animal suffering. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.